Hello, I'm back, and today I have another beautiful oracle card reading. This is truly one of my favorite decks. This is the Earthcraft Oracle. It is not only vegan nature, and the artwork is very unique and different. It's artwork that truly you build up an intuition to it. I've had tons and tons of inspiration doing these readings. I love calling on the elements of fire, water, wind, air, light, rain, stars, moons, you name it. I love being able to call upon it, and gold or whatever, veganism, butterflies, earth, flowers. I love this deck. It is wholesome, it is beautiful, and the artwork is definitely very well illustrated. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of cards for you guys today. I'm really excited. I'm strictly a vegan. So, I also have a recipe coming out. I wanted to post it last week. I didn't get around to do it. I'm going to be posting a nice vegan recipe. Hopefully you can find it on my YouTube shorts, or where the comments goes later this week. However, if it's not there, check my Instagram page. My Instagram is also linked down below. Just check all of the places where you can go for my resources. It is going to be a delicious recipe. I kind of want to do a couple of recipes. I'm not really into cooking videos, but I do like to put out recipes. I got into cooking in France. I cannot wait to be back and cook. It's hard to go out as a vegan. I've never truly found places that are strictly vegan. I mean, I've been to restaurants before where I sit down, I ordered a Impossible burger, they come out, the burger is raw red. You can just tell whether something's not cooked and it's soy, because truly it would be brown, it wouldn't be red. And at the end of it, you can just tell something's wrong, because I always go, can I talk to the chef, or can I see ingredients? And then they go, never mind, we can take it off the bill for you, we're not showing ingredients. I always take pictures of the restaurant and do a never go here I would never post and send to my vegan friends I'm not going to be that person. But every time I ask for the ingredients at a restaurant where I have intuition that this isn't vegan, because I've been a vegan for 3 years, vegetarian 5, I've never had a piece of meat, I've never had an egg, I've never had any of that. I can taste it. I'm vegan I'm vegan because truly I enjoy the flavor. I enjoy being a vegan. It's not taking from my life. I enjoy living from truly when you just look out without seeing animals or anything, and you just see earth. I'm vegan for that reason. It's just deep. Anyway, always ask for the recipes and the ingredients if you go somewhere and you are unsure. If they can't give it to you, truly walk away and never give them your service again. I'm not kidding, guys. I had one person, and I will never forget her at the Cheesecake Factory. She actually took pictures with her own phone. In the recipe book in the back, she took them on her own phone, and she came out and she showed me all the recipes, and then I asked her again for another dish. She went back in, she took pictures, and she came out again to the table on her phone showing me all of the recipes again. And truly I felt just astounded I was just so happy it's just so kind when you find someone like that, and when you don't, and you truly just sit there, it is just, I just can't believe it. I just cannot believe some places cannot show the ingredients. I could have had an egg allergy, or I could strictly not be allowed to have meat in my religion, or just not even in my religion. It could be an allergy. It is really risky. Let's say I had a kid truly can't have meat, truly allergic to meat, and we're sitting there and I'm literally having to call 911 because baby is not okay, and I'm just freaking out, and it's just terrifying. So I just cannot. It is just scary, and you just have to be smart where you go, and just map your restaurants, and note to your vegan friends, and if you have friends that are like that, don't go here. Make a book, make your own thing to not go places. I don't know. I have to see, but I was very impressed. I actually really enjoy the Cheesecake Factory vegan burger. It's actually really, really good. So I'm going to go ahead and get into my reading. I like these cards. Let's go ahead. I'm going to shuffle them right here, and then I'm going to pull them for you guys. I can actually do it like this. Some of the cards are flipped differently, but I do really, really like these cards. Let's go ahead and see what Mother Nature, I think that's what we're going to do today, wants to call upon us. We're so deep. I like this one. Sight of an owl. Very interesting. With Sight of an Owl, I am somewhere where it's very, very different. This is like a very intricate, different picture. Very interesting. I was taking French. I'm taking French now. Very, very easy. And there was something about owls in a lesson last week, which is very interesting. Also, above the TV where I'm staying is a picture of an owl. And intuitively, right before I left, there's going to be an owl somewhere with just really, really deep with, a sight of an owl with intuitively turning your head in a direction of 360 degrees with new beginnings, a sight of an owl, good insight. Maybe you know that you're really insightful and want to go out and get a deck. Maybe you don't know where to start. Maybe you truly just like picking a card up at the day in abundance with, I'm just going to truly put this like on my deck, I'm going to buy a holder. I'm just going to like put this like in my kitchen and just like glance at it at the day with abundance. I'm just going to remember that word with throughout the day. I'm just going to call upon abundance with whatever that is. I could be needing to dress up in more jewelry. I could need to be more colorful. I had a better abundance today of money. I did see a butterfly today. I felt more fluttery and light and airy. I felt very yellow today, very my solar plexus. I had a really good yoga session. I also was wearing my sacral, very, very bold, fertile thoughts of beautiful thoughts of rebirthing, of good insight, of good sight of an owl. I guess the owl is here to truly just like birth something I guess it's abundance, whatever that is to you, resources, I'm getting money, I'm getting jewelry, I'm getting being also very, very in your energetic body. I've been seeing so many butterflies this week. I was actually wondering where they were at my house. I wasn't seeing any butterflies. I didn't see any lightning bugs. And I thought they would be out by now. I saw a beautiful, beautiful monarch butterfly. When you see them and they're a little bit bigger winged than like the little white ones. That was fun. But truly with butterflies, flying around, fluttery, good, insightful thoughts. And again, we have the sight of the owl. With very, very wise elders, the elder insight of a guidance. It could be a nurtured being, it could be an animal, it could just be a color, calling on the color of purple with good insight, the crown chakra. You have to remember your energetic body when you do these, thinking about yoga, good energy, good thoughts, what it means to have positive thoughts, what it means to have smiley thoughts, what it means to change that perspective of not a good thought into making it a really, really positive good thought for yourself with good sight, calling upon your inner owl, your inner way of turning your head 360 degrees, just like you can, then spin around, change any perception right away. The number 28 as well. Maybe it's an older being. Maybe they're in their 20s. Maybe it's a jersey. Maybe it's a player that you like. Maybe it's number 28 if you're a sports fan. Maybe it's time to go and join a team. Maybe it's time to go call your buddies and put them in a group chat and say, hey, how does a night of a game sound? How about we all go out to a game? And who knows, maybe number 28 maybe you're putting bets in. It could be a horse. It could be a day at the horse races, time to dress up and everyone get to tea. And everyone put your bassinets on and everyone, get on, what color are you wearing? Abundantly. With stepping into what it means to be beautiful, be number one. Always be a winner. Be that beautiful person. See yourself as a beautiful being. Abundance of good energy. Bright yellow thoughts. I think yellow, when we see yellow, we think of positivity. We think of bright, sunny, happy thoughts. So coming into whatever that is. Could be tennis. With these look like tennis balls. Maybe you're really feminine and truly don't want to go and play a sport that requires shorts. I'm a woman and I'm telling you right now, I only wear skirts. I've only ever wore skirts for about a year. I wear skirts to work with, I'm the woman. So at the end of it, with maybe it's tennis, you can always wear, you know, cute hairstyles, braids, cute little tennis skirts. I actually bought a dress a couple of days ago. It is a really beautiful, like, fluttery tennis dress with, it's just fun. And it's like fun to wear around. But I know that Lulu has some, but I would go maybe somewhere a little bit different with, I don't know, something a little bit more unique. I feel like Lulu's really, really talked about with, I like finding my own websites that are like really, really fun and like really, really different, but also just like things that I haven't seen just walking around the mall. And I like to shop there. I like to show appreciation for tape. I really, really love this cut. I really, really love the fluttering of the skirt. I really, really love like the rah-rah about it. I really, really love those things. And I pay attention to, you know, all of those things. So that's why I really enjoyed France too. I enjoyed the skirts and I enjoyed the fashion with. That's why I have to go back. So I'm missing out. I'm really homesick, actually. I'm really, really homesick from France right now. But I'm enjoying vacations here. With I'm excited that I get to still come and have vacations here. But I'm really, really the fashion and the difference of what it means to go out to tea and what it's not. You know, I think we see it in a perception of watching the movies with when you look at fashion and you have this sight of whatever that is, the sight of fashion, the insight of those big eyes, putting your masquerade, your masquerade binoculars on, you know, at a show, and you're like sitting in the booth or even like at Bridgerton and you have like, you know, you're like looking out with truly the sight and the insight of new aspirations of, again, with maybe it's number 28, but I have no idea, with who knows, with maybe it's going to be the 28th person that you see there, with counting all the men, with 27, 28, with as soon as he goes to the bar, with I'm walking right up with hi, with Sparkles, with what brings you here today, or just like what are you up to, with how are you, with you looked really, really handsome, with I had to come over and just let you know, with you know, at horse weddings or whatever that is, or depending on if you showed up in a carriage or if you walked in, with just be smart, you know what to do, with always go for the ones that are, you know, in a carriage and they're showing up with those kind of women and those kind of families. With we're not going to go for a top nose leader, are we, ladies? With I don't think so. With Mother of Nature, Bonnie would be very, very devastated with we're losing sight of the owl, with time to tune in to the glasses, to the binoculars, to the insight. With let's see, I'm going to pull one more card and wrap this up for the day. I really love this deck. It really brings me into my veganism and just, oh gosh, just goodness, good thoughts, with the appreciation of this planet. With I cannot believe I'm living here, enjoying traveling on her, with whatever she is, whatever it comes with. It is beautiful, and I'm just excited. But I really am. I'm excited to be here. This one is like, what a perfect part to end this with Sacred Temple. With, you know how I am, I'm really into my sacred, divine, chakra loving, colorful glass, beautiful sunshine beams space of the wheel of life, of the wheel of flowers, of the beautiful heart, that fiery ignition, that fiery love in the heart, with the beauty, your sacred temple, what it means to be sacred, what it means to be holy, what it means to be you coming into veganism with the ancients coming into realizing your sacred temple, what it means. So there's actually a beautiful, beautiful book, which I actually really, really love. It's called, oh my gosh, it's called The Sacred Woman Goddess book. I actually really, really like it. I can't find mine ever since I got back from France. I think I might have left it there. I did leave a lot of stuff somewhere. I have like a case in one of the apartments there, but I truly don't remember. I hope it's there. You go, I have to see. I think it's still at Barnes & Noble. It was really, really devastated when I got home. I think it's all the way there, but I'm gonna have to go back with your sacredness, what it means to be a sacred woman, a sacred goddess, your circle, people that you call upon as you text, with your sacred woman. You know, you have your sacred whatever it is, your sacred shops. You have your sacredness that you do on Sundays. You have your sacred rituals like bathing or taking time to go to Lush and get a bath bomb. Your sacred temples of telling yourself, I am beautiful. I am an inner goddess. I am a beautiful, pure heart. With the sacred goddess circles of women, when they all come together and you're all are just being beautiful with what it means to come into your sacred temple. Your temple, that's not for anyone else's energy, anyone else's vibe. That's what this is for, understanding. With that is her pureness, her heart, whatever she put in her body, her tattoos, her holy side. That is her, maybe she's at a temple with stained glass. Maybe it's the sun shining in, shining upon her with new aspirations. Maybe it's the fire in her. Maybe it's just the sacredness of what it means to be vegan. Maybe she's a vegan at heart, with who knows what that means, this butterfly. What it means to be a sacred woman, with and understanding your sacredness. With everyone's is going to be different. Not everyone's is going to be at church. Not everyone's is going to be vegan. Not everyone is going to be about yoga and abundance and butterflies. With maybe it's a sign that abundance is coming for someone. With I just saw a beautiful butterfly. With your sacred temple and your holiness is going to be a lot different. Find your inner soul group. With call yourself sacred women. Like this is the sacred woman group, with sacredness, with maybe your holy temple, with your rituals that you do. And I feel like when I say rituals, some people think of like witchcraft, and people tend with don't be a follower that falls down that path. With rituals, with witchcraft, if that's for you, totally fine, if that's your group. But at the end of the day, when I say sacred, I mean angelic, I mean angels, I mean everyone's, making floral crowns and, painting and bringing their easel and drinking teas and, going to church and just like wearing like nice clothing, with going and wearing, not just shopping at the shops where it's like, oh God, $30 awesome, with $50 awesome, with what a steal. But I'm talking about, oh my gosh, with really beautiful, love the embellishments on this dress, love with not even paying attention to that, with treating yourself, you're sacred, dressing yourself, your artwork. At the end of the day, with you can paint a church together and it can be holy, but at the end of the day, what are you putting on yourself? Just like when you walk out in your veil and your white dress, what it means to be sacred and have that holy space for you and him, that beautiful watery salted salty breeze, or maybe not salty breeze, maybe like that baptismness, with maybe your holy water, maybe you're fiery, you're igniting the fire within you, with who knows, with it. It's just about finding what that is for you, and maybe paying attention to numerology this week. I'm getting a lot of 1, maybe it's a lot of like, I feel like I'm like this, with maybe it's 1, with being like a good person, or maybe it's 25 and 28. Pay attention to numbers. 25, 26, 27, 28, 3. I have 3 cards here. Maybe you have 3 opportunities by the angels. My sacredness is hopefully sending beautiful, washed, fluttery, good fashion. What you wear matters. If you want to be seen out in a short skirt where you can see parts of you, with it just looks tacky, with I guess it's just like not as sacred. When you want to be like a beautiful woman in a ball gown, wearing a petty, spinning around in a ball after a beautiful tease at the somewhere nice, or maybe the races or whatever it is. The royals were just doing it last week, with coming into what it means to be a woman to you and finding your tribe. Maybe you don't have that sacred temple tribe. Maybe you only have that tribe of, your girls. With finding a sacred group is also very different. Maybe more for activities, for different aspirations of new things you want to try, or different things that you do with them, or different opportunities that you go out and you go to vineyards and wineries, or maybe you guys make soaps together, or maybe you guys are more into being creative. With I think that's what it means to come into your sacredness. And there's so much more. I could do a whole video on it, but coming back into your femininity, your intuition, and your beautiful, loving indigo eye chakra over the eye, and lighting it like it's a beautiful diamond gem. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for today. I had a really good reading. I'm feeling very just like in my feminine power always, with just in my womanhood. I love you guys very much. I'm sending all my love to your inner globe. I hope it is spinning. I hope it is twirling with you. And I hope that you make wishes when you see butterflies this week. I'm sending all my love, positive abundance, and sacred woman thoughts your way. Maybe I'll see an owl this week. Pay attention to the hooing sensation. Pay attention to your inner, maybe it's like a Harry Potter, like wizardness. With, I'm not really into that, but who knows? Maybe you'll go somewhere different, where it's more in a time when magic was more fun, with you had more sight of magic before you started to kind of lose track of that, coming into just like, this is what you do here. With remember where we were brought up from the resources of nature and the water and the elements, with how we first formed things, meaning like in holistic products of like, you know, like the sage, the gems, the stones, the beautiful diamonds, the jewelry, all that, the incense, before it turned into, you know, going to CVS. With I've made a pill. With amen, but also don't lose sight of sacredness with inner wisdom that no one else is doing anymore. That could save you from anything. Sight of the owl. With be smart, be an inner medicine woman. And yes, with make a group. With who knows, maybe someone is really, really insightful and can take care of anything in the world. Anything of the magic. With I love you guys. I'm sending heart thoughts. And until next time.